Okay, thank you for coming here. We're getting ready to start. I'll read the instructions first and then we'll check the lights, make sure they're corresponding. This is round one. This is 20 questions, and this is more of a lightning round. They are toss-up questions, so you can answer if you can. Questions are read until a student buzzes to the answer to the question, or the entire question is read. If a player buzzes early, the moderators will stop reading. So I'll stop there at that point. A student must be recognized by the moderator, then must answer within 5 seconds. Okay. The first response is what will be accepted as the student's answer. If you say something first and the second is right, it's still wrong. Because that's the first thing out here. Make sure you're sure what you're answering. If an answer is correct, for this first round, the student will receive 10 points. If the answer is incorrect, 5 points will be deducted from the student's score. If an incorrect answer is given, the moderator will resume the question from where it was stopped. If finished reading the question, the moderator will wait 5 seconds for another response. If no buzzes within 5 seconds, the moderator will stop the question and we'll move on to the next question. The moderator will also allow only 3 incorrect answers on a question before stopping the question. We can only miss 3 times and then it's basically thrown out. And to give the correct response and move on to the next question. After 20 questions, the scorer will tally the scores, and the scorer will announce the scores of each participant. The participant will then prepare for round 2. Okay. So we're just going to check the lights first. We'll start here with Wyatt. Go ahead, hit your button. Okay. Good. Tony? Okay. Go ahead, next, Rachel. Okay, switch with Mason now. I'll just go ahead and hit again, Rachel. Okay, Mason. Okay, Joey. Okay, Finn. Okay, Emmett. And Andrew. Okay, everyone's lights corresponds. We're just going to do a quick quiz or a quick light check first. What I'm going to do, when I say the number 5, try to be the first one to buzz in. There's nothing for it. You don't get any points. Just want to make sure you got the reactions down. So, 7. Well, when I say 5, that's okay. 7, 10, 50, 7, 5. Okay, Mason was the first one to ring in on that one. Okay. Just want to get it going. Okay. First question. Name the Chinese capital city that is home to the Forbidden City and the Summer Palace. Andrew.
Beijing.
Beijing is correct. Okay. Number 2. What large moving masses of ice carve out U-shaped valleys? Joey. Glacier is correct. Okay. Number 3. Warsaw is the capital of which? Finn. That is correct. Four. What Mexican peninsula borders the Gulf of California? Finn. That is incorrect. Okay, I saw you push over there. Did you push it?
Yeah.
Okay, Gander, go ahead. That is correct. Baja Peninsula. Make sure that's clear. Push yours again.
Mine?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I hit it too quickly. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Number 5. The Beaufort scale measures the intensity of what atmospheric phenomenon? Andrew?
Tornado.
That is incorrect. What? No, that's incorrect. The correct answer is just wind, wind speed. Good. Number 6, the holiest city in Islam is home to the Kaaba. That is Finn. Mecca is correct. Number 7, name the massive body of water in the northeastern Canada named for the 17th. Andrew.
Hudson Bay.
Hudson Bay is correct. Number 8, what northern Chilean desert is home to the very large, that is Finn.
Andes.
Andy's incorrect. Atacama is correct. Yeah, looking for the desert. The rest of the question was Chilean desert is home to the very large telescope and the La Silla Observatory. Okay. Number 9, excuse me. Which U.S. state is home to the Permian Basin, Big Bend National Park, and its capital, Austin? Rachel. Texas is correct. Okay. Question 10. Tokyo is located on Finn. Is incorrect. Okay, what's the question? Tokyo is located on which largest and most populous island of Japan? Okay, that's time. It is Honshu. Honshu. Number 11. What hypersaline lake bordering Israel is the lowest point of land elevation on Earth? Andrew.
Dead Sea.
Dead Sea is correct. Okay. Question 12. The Shard and Wembley Stadium are landmarks in which city on the River Thames? What? Paris. That's incorrect. Rachel. That is London. What narrow waterway connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea? Andrew?
The Strait of Gibraltar.
The Strait of Gibraltar is correct. Question 14. Name the Pennsylvania town that was site of the pivotal 1864. Andrew?
Gettysburg.
That is correct. 1863. Okay. 15. What Australian city is famous for the Opera House? Rachel. Sydney is correct. Okay. Question 16. Name the longest river in South America. That is Finn. Amazon is correct. Okay, question 17. Monrovia is the capital of what African country founded by free American slaves?
Liberia.
Okay. Okay. Question 18. What Illinois city on Lake Michigan is home to the Willis Tower and the Bean Fin? Chicago is correct. Question 19. The Great Pyramid of Giza and the Aswan High Dam. Fin. Cairo is incorrect. Joey? Egypt is correct. Jumping in. Hang on. Question 20, last one for this lightning round. Which East Asian landmass is divided by a demilitarized zone into North and South nations? Korea. Give yourself a break. Tell you the score.
Can you tell us the standings?
Yeah, we can do it. We'll just give the scores and not everything first and then at this round.
All right, so far in our round we have Wyatt at -10, room for improvement. Tony at no points so far. We have Rachel at 30 points. We have Mason at no points. We have Joey at 20. We have Finn at 40. We have Emmett at no points. And we have Andrew at 75. Even if you have negative points, you can dig yourself out of the hole.
Right, as he said, the second round, the questions are 20 points for a correct answer, 10 points for an incorrect answer. So roll up points a little quicker. 20 and 10. 20 and 10.
Points if you get it wrong, or you do
10 point minus 10 if you get it wrong. So it's basically doubling the point level. But you got also double the points if you get it right. So all set. Okay. This is round 2. This is 20 questions, toss-up quiz. And again, the questions will be longer, more detailed, starting with a little more esoteric information about the location, and then kind of focusing in as it goes. Okay. The questions are read until the student buzzes to an answer to the question, or the entire question is read. If a player buzzes early, the moderator stops reading. A student must be recognized by the moderator and then must answer within 5 seconds. The first response is what will be accepted as the student's answer. If an answer is correct, the student will receive 20 points. If the answer is incorrect, 10 points will be deducted from the student's score. If an incorrect answer is given, the moderator will resume the question from where it was stopped. If finished reading the question, the moderator will wait 5 seconds for another response. If no buzzes within 5 seconds, the moderator will stop the question and will move on to the next question. Moderator will only allow 3 incorrect answers on a question before stopping the question and give the correct response and move on to the next question. After a little bit different here, after 10 questions, the scorer will tally the scores and the scorer will announce the scores of each participant. So you guys got a little idea what's going on. The participants will then proceed with the final 10 questions. After 20 questions, the scorer will tally the final scores and each participant's score will be announced. The top 3 scores will be recognized by placing the top 3 scores in first, second, and third. If there is a tie among these 3 positions, a tiebreaker question will be asked between the participants tied. This will be used to determine first, second, and third. Okay. So again, these questions are a little bit longer. What do you check? I'll just real quickly do want to check the lights again. So we'll start with Wyatt. Tony? Okay. Rachel? Okay. Mason? Joey? Finn? Emmett? Andrew? Okay, I just want to make sure nothing was kicked out or disturbed while we had a break here. Okay, second round, first question. This city's Piazza San Marco connects St. Mark's Basilica to the Doge's Palace. The city's namesake lagoon includes Murano and Lido. and is enclosed by the Adriatic Sea. The Grand Canal is the main thoroughfare for what Italian city? What? Venice is correct. Okay, question number 2. The Barranco Wall is, oh, I forgot to clear this. Thank you for the line. Okay. The Barranco Wall is an obstacle for climbers on this mountain's Macme Trail. Shira, Mawenzi, and Kibo are volcanic cones on this mountain's first summited by Ludwig Putzscheller and Hans Meyer Uru Peak, or Hans Meyer, period. Uru Peak is the summit of what Tanzanian mountain, the tallest in Africa?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Mount Kilimanjaro is correct. Question 3. The Leyte Gulf is the site of the largest naval battle in history. It is this country. The volcano Mount Apo is the highest point in this country, while a half-degree drop in global temperatures was caused by the 1991 eruption of its Mount Pinatubo. The islands of Mindanao and Luzon belong to what country with its capital of Manila? Okay, what? Say again. Philippines is correct. Number 4, the Guajira Peninsula experiences this phenomenon due to the nearby Sierra Nevada de Santa Maria, resulting in roughly 8 months of aridity per year. Name this effect that occurs on the leeward side of a mountain range in which mountains block off areas from receiving precipitation. Okay, time. The answer is rain shadow effect. Question 5. This country's highest point is the extinct volcano, Nevado Sajama. The Uyuni salt flats are in the Altiplano area of this country, which is home to the southern half of Lake Titicaca. Name this country with its capitals of Sucre and La Paz. Andrew, Bolivia is correct. Okay, question number 6. In this state's coastal down east region, Cadillac Mountain overlooks the Atlantic Ocean. Whitewater rafting is popular in the Kennebec Gorge of this state, home to Mount Kettering, the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. Acadia National Park is in what New England state with its capital of Augusta? Rachel. Maine is correct. Got 6. Question 7. This city is home to the World Financial Center, which prior to 2009 was I'll restart the question again. This city is home to the World Financial Center, which prior to 2009 was the tallest building in the world. Memorial halls for Sun Yat-sen and King Chiang Kai-shek are located in what city, home to the namesake 101-story tower and capital of Taiwan? Finn. Taipei is correct. The second tallest one, question number 8. The second tallest one of these features in the world is located on the Tugela River. An extremely large one of these objects is located near Livingstone on the Zambezi River. Horseshoe and Bridal Veil are 2 of these objects on the U.S.-Canadian border. Name these natural features that include Victoria and Niagara. Rachel. Waterfalls is correct. Okay. Question 9. The city's Tempelhof Airport is now a large public park. Mitte, the central borough of this city on the Spree River, includes Tiergarten and Brandenburg Gate, and once housed Checkpoint Charlie. Name this capital of Germany. Berlin is correct. Okay, question 10, and after this we'll stop for a moment. I'll just tell you what scores are at this point. Question 10. The headstream of this body of water is nicknamed the Tearful River. The world's largest producer of hydroelectric power is this river's Three Gorges Dam, built in the province of Hubei. Andrew?
The Yangtze.
Yangtze is correct. Okay, scores at this time. I have Andrew with 155, Emmett with 0, Finn with 60, Joseph with 20, Mason with 0, Rachel with 70, Tony with 0, and Wyatt with 30. You guys think of any, think of it doesn't look right. Okay. Okay. Last 10 questions. Half of this island contains the Gulf of Guineas and the city of Leogane, the site of the 2010 earthquake. The other half of the island was a major tourist industry centered on the cities of Punta Cana, and Santo Domingo. Name this island that contains Haiti and Dominican Republic. Okay, time, Hispaniola, which is also where Christopher Columbus first landed. Question 12. This territory contains the bodies of water such as Turnabout Lake and Lake Hazen, first written about by Martin Frobisher while attempting to find the Northwest Passage. Name this northernmost territory of Canada. Finn? None of it is correct. Yep, still 20. 13. This city contains the largest open-air shopping mall in the world, the Alamona Center. Tourists of this city can visit a series of nearby extinct volcano sites, such as the Punch Bowl Crater and Diamond Head. Waikiki Beach is part of what city on the island of Oahu? Time, that is Honolulu. Honolulu. Question 14. This country's port of Dataran is near the most productive oil field in history. It is home to a desert also known as the Empty Quarter, the Rub al Khali. This country also contains two holiest sites in Islam, Mecca and Medina. Name this Middle Eastern country with its capital Riyadh. Finn?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is correct. Question 15. John Muir successfully lobbied Congress to establish this national park in 1890. Ansel Adams' photography, including the face of the Half Dome and El Capitan, highlighted the beauty of what U.S. National Park located in Eastern California. Jody. You sound these correct? Okay. Question 16. This city's Hansong fortress wall protected it during the rule of the Joseon dynasty. The Han River flows through this city, where an affluent neighborhood inspired the song Gangnam Style, named as capital of South Korea. Rachel. Seoul was correct. Okay. 17. This country's second largest city of Erdenet lies between the Orkhon and the Salans rivers. Round, portable houses called yurts can be found in this nation, which includes the northern portion of the Gobi Desert. Name this country with its capital of Ulaanbaatar. Andrew.
Mongolia.
Mongolia is correct. Question 18. A valley leading to the entrance into this city is known as the Gateway to Sikh. The city was a capital for the Nabateans, and a tomb of Aaron is thought to be located in this city, which is dominated by a rock cutout architecture. Name this archaeological site in Jordan. Rachel. Petra is correct. Two more questions. Question 19. The sources of the White and Arkansas rivers are in this state. America the Beautiful was inspired by a view from this state's Pikes Peak. Name this western state whose cities include the university town of Boulder and the capital of Denver. Rachel. Colorado is correct. Okay, last question, question 20. The Flying Dutchman was thought to have been lost off the coast of this feature, which received its best known name during the 1488 voyage of Bartholomew Dias, who was the first European to reach it. Name this cape of southern Africa. Okay, that's time. Mr. Bridger will help tally up the totals. Oh, yeah, the answer for that one is Cape of Good Hope. What's at the tip of South America? Good Hope's Africa, Cape Horn. So. Okay, I'm going to just read all the scores, and then that will be, and then I'll, hopefully you can pick up the positions, but I'll get the positions in. Andrew had 175, Emmett 0, Finn had 100, Joseph had 40, Mason 0, Rachel 130, Tony 0, and Wyatt 30. So we have our first place, which I'll. You want to pick first place?
Sure. Absolutely. All right. right, our first place winner with 175 total points is Andrew Stanton. Second place with 130 total points is Rachel Collins. And third place with 100 total points is Finn Tyree.
Guys did a good job. They're tough questions. These were taken from a database from International Quiz Bowls for geography. So, I mean, they're not exactly, they're simplified a little bit. Some of these are a little bit more, some of these questions, if you look at them, they're almost a paragraph long. But you guys did a great job with it, answering the questions. There wasn't too many down questions. So, I'd like to congratulate you all, and before you leave, I have a letter for you to take home about the trip to Washington on April 1st, and also a permission slip. And also we'll get a picture of all of you, and then get top 3. So, okay?